Hello viewers, and welcome again to another edition of the show Celebrity Update with Director Leo. And this show is presented to us by Bright Talent Production TV. Behind the camera, we have Bright Talent Production crew making sure as usual that we have beautiful images. And in today's program, we have our celebrity here, Bangsi Nelson, who is an actor and a teacher. He's here to tell us more about his journey in the film industry and also to tell us more about his life as a teacher. So if you're just new here, don't forget to like, share and drop your comments in relation to what we'll be discussing here, because trust me, we are going to read and reply every comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to this channel. Stay with us. We shall be right back after this break. You're welcome back to the show. If you're just coming in, this is Celebrity Update with Director Leo, presented to us by Bright Talent Production TV. And in today's program, we have Bangsi Nelson with us to tell us his journey in the film industry and also to tell us his life as a teacher. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mr. It's a pleasure.
Oh, wow. And we are right here in his residence to talk with him to know more about his journey in the film industry. So sit and relax and learn something new today. But before we go to the first question, Mr. Nelson, I know your followers, your fans, they are watching. They really want to know, who is Bangsi Nelson?
Okay, that is an interesting one, Mr. Leo. Well, I'm Bangsi Nelson Balanson, son of Mr. Bangsi Joseph Balanson and Bangsi Tese Yumtu, mom, all of blessed memory. And like he rightly said, I'm a teacher and an actor. And I've been in the industry for quite a while. Since 2012, in Rufina House, Bamena. And I've been teaching since 2010. And I have other skills that I do as well, carry out in my daily life. And what I specifically base my energy on is movie acting, which we are going to talk about a lot of that today.
All right, viewers, that is who Bangsi Nelson is. Now, from my investigation before coming here, we noticed that you are popular with the name Nelly Passy. And I believe your viewers and followers have been asking, why Nelly Passy? Why do you name yourself Nelly Passy?
Yeah, well, it was in Lower State. One of our geography teacher wanted to call me in the dialect, and his tongue, you know, the village and the people have a way of pronouncing names. Mm-hmm. So when he wanted to pronounce my name, it came out Nelly. Then he wanted to say something in the dialect, it came out as Passy. So people laughed, and a lady just said, yes, Nelly Passy. And all of a sudden, everybody started calling me the name. It was not making a lot of sense, but it started making sense after when I started being a social prefect on stage, performing. And if your friends call you a particular thing, why not keep it? So I kept that name since 2007, and up to today.
Something which was an error. Now it's paying off. All right, viewers, thank you for being there. Please don't go anywhere. This is who Nelly Passy is. We shall be right back to dive straight away to some of the questions we have today. You know, at least Nelly Passy, she is here to give us some clarifications. So don't go anywhere. If you are new here, don't forget, this is Celebrity Update with Director Leo, and this show is presented to us by Bright Talent Production TV. So follow us right to the end. Don't forget, drop a comment, because we are going to read and reply every comment. We shall be right back after this break. Alright viewers, welcome back to the show. If you are just coming in, this is Celebrity Update with Director Leo, and I am Director Leo, and this show is presented to us by Bright Talent Production TV. Behind the camera, as usual, we have Bright Talent Production crew making sure that we have beautiful images. In today's program, we have a celebrity, Bangsi Nelson, popularly known as Nelly Passy. He is here to tell us his journey in the film industry and his life as a teacher. So stay right there with us. Don't go anywhere. Don't forget to like, share this video, and drop your comment in relation to what we'll be discussing today. Trust me, we are going to reply every comment. All right, now back to our guest, Nelly Passy. Now, we want to ask you, first, what inspired you to get into the film industry?
Okay, well, that really traces back 2002. I was a fan of the Chinese martial arts and their movies when I was still a kid back in school. And I was really interested in the action. So my dad proposed one day that why not, when you grow big, travel to China and study martial art. I just got interested as a kid. Later on, I saw the need of practicing it myself. So I started getting into the schools of martial arts, and all of a sudden I got so interested in doing movies. Yeah, Cameroon was not having anything about martial arts, it's drama and all of that. But I got so interested that I had just two objectives. Become a lawyer like my father while doing movies. So I would do the schooling, then I would do the movies. Right, 2002. Till today, I kept that focus. Yeah.
All right, from an advice from your dad and today's paying off, because we learned that you now teach martial arts in different movie production. You can call it to come and teach.
Yeah. Yeah, like 3 to 4 martial art production houses, like movie houses that want to produce movies that have to do with stunts and all of that. Yeah, I've been called once in a while to do some choreographies. Yeah.
All right, I hope producers, directors out there, you are watching. He's good in martial arts, so if you have a project that has to do with some choreography,
Really stop.
so you can contact Bangsi Nelson, or you can contact us and we'll get Bangsi Nelson to you. Now, the next question is, now you're a teacher and an actor. We know it's a very difficult task, especially acting. You know, and teaching also is demanding. So how then do you manage yourself, being a teacher and being an actor?
Yeah, I will tell you the truth. Yeah, it has not been easy. It's not, first of all, even possible, depending on the level in which you're teaching. For me, it has been an on and off issue. I joined the movie industry 2012. I stepped back out 2014 because of the same issue. It was clashing. Sometimes you have a good set, but you cannot be present because you are needed in the classroom. So you have to pick. Now the sets were not giving us the money, but the classroom was giving us the money. And man has to pay bills. Man has to build a life. So I had to step out of the industry. Joined back 2018 when the crisis was ongoing, and it was still not moving very well because I was still teaching. So it has been this knock ahead. The knock ahead is so much that I had to make a choice in 2022. I had to drop teaching, focus on the acting before getting back to teaching, so that I will build precisely what I like doing, which is my dream, film acting. So when I build that, which I'm still building, I will think about going back to the classroom. So surprisingly, I am no more a teacher. I am 80% an actor and 20% many other talents that will put food on my table.
Wow, that's how important passion is. Which means teaching, acting, you forgo teaching, and you embrace acting.
Yeah.
All right, we want to know. Now, you have been in the industry for a very long time now. And we don't know, but now want to know. What are those negative things which you heard about yourself, which you are innocent about in the industry, if any?
Well, truth be told, there will always be one or two.
Okay.
And I, for one, I built my system in a way where I don't really give an F to what people say about me. But I've had some pretty whimsical stuff about me that I didn't really appreciate, but which were not truthful. But I believe if you're doing the work, people always find something to say about you. Now, I'll just tell about two or three. It comes with my looks. Some people think I'm a womanizer because they say maybe I'm handsome, which I don't know if I am, and all the handsome guys are always flirtatious. Yeah, so I've heard that a couple of times in the industry. Then I've also heard about the part where we favor, like said, we favor ourselves. That the people who know themselves, we favor ourselves, and we create disparity, which is something that I preach every time. Love is all we got left to share. I won't create any fuse with you because I don't know you on a set and stick with my friends to create those groups. But I've heard once or twice that is what we do, those of us that know ourselves, which is not true. We just come together. Actors are travelers, and when we travel, we meet new faces, and when we meet new faces, we make new friends.
Mhm.
That's what we do.
Okay. Now, as an actor,
Yeah.
what role or roles can you not play, no matter the pay package?
I've heard this question before, I don't know when, from one of the most renowned directors in Cameroon, and I couldn't answer. I had to go back home. Then I discovered what that was. That I can't do no matter the package. I'm sorry, but I can play basically every role except this one. I am allergic to people who practice gayism. So if a role is called up one day with a lot of money towards it and I have to be a gay, I am not sure I will ever be able to pull it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which means money is not an issue.
Yeah.
So even if they have to give you this, okay, let me say I have a story now to produce.
Yeah.
And I have one scene. And that scene, I need somebody to act as a gay.
Yeah.
And I'm giving that person 1.5 million francs for one scene. Will you accept it or not?
Okay. It depends also what the gay is doing, because when I say gay, I'm talking about the activities of a gay.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just being a gay in the name or being a gay in the action as
In the action.
I am sorry. I can't.
You won't do it.
I can't.
All right. Viewers, we are still here in the show Celebrity Update with Director Leo. And here we have Bangsi Nelson, aka Nelly Passy, telling us some beautiful stories about his life in the film industry. Don't go anywhere. We shall be right back after this break. If you're just coming in, this is Celebrity Update with Director Leo, and this show is presented to us by Bright Talent Production TV. We are here with Bangsi Nelson. He's an actor and a teacher. He's here to tell us more about his life in the film industry and also as a teacher. So if you are new here, don't forget to follow us right up to the end. Drop your comments because we are going to read and reply every comment. Like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you are new to this channel. Now back to our guest, Mr. Bangsi Nelson, aka Nelly Passy. Now, we are here to talk about your periods in the film industry. Now, I want to ask, within this period of being in the industry, although along the line you made mention of one of the difficulties is your teaching and your acting. Now, I want you to go detail in it. What are those challenges that you have been facing in the film industry so far?
Okay, we are going to base our focus on the industry.
Yes.
The film industry, okay. As a beginner, it was a mess. Now, when I say mess, I want to drag myself back to 2012. We had to pay our transport to come to the house and participate with whatever classes were going on. We had to feed ourselves, and we had to also do some contributions to see if we could pull up a short movie or so. And we had this fantasy that as an actor, you are a talented someone that needs to be rewarded for your services. But we found ourselves being the ones spending and spending and spending. It had to drop me off because one, you are in school and you are spending what you don't have to follow your dreams as an actor. And the industry was weak. We could not compare ourselves with the out stations like the Hollywood, the Nollywood, and even in the Ghana industry, because we were thinking that, oh, look at the kid of 5, 6, 10 years having money. And what am I doing? I'm spending the little that I have. So it was a drawback for me. Later, when I came back, I discovered that, okay, we could be compensated with transport to come on set. We could be compensated with what they call welfare. We could be compensated even with
Accommodation.
Yes, accommodation, which was a good step too. And I felt a little bit comfortable because I thought that it's like every other job. There is a ladder to climb. And if you pay your dues, when you reach the top, you will be refunded. So why not? Let's try to put our energy and resources together to climb the ladder. You will reach the first step of paying to go for auditions. You reach the second stage of begging to come for auditions without paying. You reach the third stage of looking for auditions that are available to go to. And later you reach a stage where auditions will be sent to you to come. And later, castings, you'll be called. And you reach a stage where somebody will call you and propose, how much do you think I can compensate you? So it was a ladder. And I saw it like an opportunity. Rather than just feeling big or thinking that way, people have said I'm a good actor, so I should tax the directors that come my way. I said, no, it's a ladder, let's climb. And I'm still climbing. I don't know where the top is, because this whole stardom celebrity thing has no top. So I'm climbing. And right now, I don't want to go a step down. So if I'm being compensated a little for what I do, which I'm trying my best to put all my resources to make sure I'm good, then let the compensation just be rising because I'm climbing the ladder.
That's true. That's Bangsi Nelson, aka Nelly Passy, talking to us. Now, I want to ask you this question. It's a very serious question now.
Okay.
Now, you have been in the industry for a while, and trust me, you're popular. And a lot of people look up to you.
Yeah.
Now, there is this idea that those who are in the film industry, they do a lot of malpractices. They do things which are no good. Now, are you in that class that goes for if a lady wants to have a scene or a role, you know, she must give in something to have it?
Okay, this is a pertinent situation. Forget it being a question. Why am I saying this? I had the tendency of having the other actors for most of the sets I've been in look up to me. I just have that tendency. I don't know whether it's because maybe I have beards or I'm old or I'm a teacher, but I was fond of having those people gather around me and asking me some questions and stuff. And I also had the opportunity to get some complaints from some of the actors, and I made this conclusion. As an upcomer, forget about the fact that we are specifically talking about ladies. Women too, we face some of this stuff.
Yes.
Now, as an upcomer, and you think, or you are being proposed these conditions, like a lady, that you have to give something to have a role or something, just know that it is one of the greatest mistakes to make. If you start by giving in your body to have a role in a movie, bad news spread like Wi-Fi. The directors that are into these malpractices, because it is a malpractice, no matter how we try to build it up, they will form their gangs and will treat you same in every set you go to. Yeah, the promises might be kept. They will give you the roles and they will give you the opportunities, but you keep selling your body. Now, we've had a lot of great actresses in our industry. I don't want to call names. And I don't believe they went through this. And even if they did, this is not the advice they give to the young ones. The advice is simple. Stay true to yourself. Build your talent. And no matter what, with good talent in whatever you are doing in life, people will recognize you. People will call you genuinely to derive what you can give or offer, not the other way around. So I am in that side of putting a big red cross to whoever or whatever organization that promotes ladies giving what they have to give what they want in the industry.
Okay. All right, this is Bangsi Nelson still talking to us. Don't go anywhere. I know you are enjoying it. Don't forget to drop your comments because we are going to read and reply every comment. Even if you have questions, ask. We might still come back here to answer your questions. Now, you've been in the industry for a very long time. We want to know what are those advantages that you can proudly say because you have been in the industry, in the film industry. You have benefited this or that.
Okay. Depending on the movies we do or the industry as a whole with its objectives.
The movies and the industry as a whole.
Well, what I can say is I have my dream sometimes scares me as far as the industry is concerned. Do you know there was a time I said I want to be the best male Cameroonian actor and I'm still working on it? Yeah. There is basically no line to draw. When I look at the Americans, who is the best American actor? There is no line to draw. But you can just be best in what you do. And which is my dream. And with that drive, I've benefited some little things. I say little things. Now I'm being compensated in a way that I feel comfortable in the industry. I'm being respected. I'm being called for more movies. Like a month cannot pass without me being on a set, if it's a short movie. Which to me was not happening back there before. So it's a benefit, right? And also, I think that I've been granted opportunities in some establishments because I am an actor, which is another advantage. Yeah, and in addition, we are given a lot of privileges appearing on platforms. And like for example, right now, I'm in an interview with Director Leo. And I wouldn't have been if I wasn't into acting, right? So, we have a lot of T's to cut and I's to dot to perfect our industry. So that actors can truly say, yeah, we are benefiting from our talent. But right now, let us just appreciate the little we can get as an actor. And like I said, if you cannot get what you think I am getting, it's because you are not yet where I am on the ladder. And I wasn't there before. So all of us have the means to climb. So I'm climbing and I'm benefiting. I can't state all, but I think it's a 50-50 for me.
Okay. All right. Now, you have been benefiting. Now, let me ask you this. If you have an opportunity to be the president of Cameroon film industry, what are those things that you will do to improve the industry?
Well, funny enough, that question is interesting to me because it is one of my objectives as an actor. I, whether I like it or not, want to be the Cameroon film industry president one day. I don't care the year, but I will try my best to make that happen. And the reason is because I feel I can do more.
Okay.
Now I'm going to say that more here because I've been given the opportunity. Right now, you reinstate me as the president.
Yes,
right?
you are the president.
Okay. Our industry is full of groups, splits. That's the first thing I want to fix. Everybody thinks they are right. Everybody wants to lead. But I think that's the job of the president. Make that drastic decision. If we are moving to the south, all of us are going to the south. That's what our industry is lacking. There are people in the north, south, west, and east, and have formed different gangs, and they are having different objectives away from their main objective as a film actor, film producer, or a lover of films. This is rampant, which to me is the sole problem to our industry right now. Secondly, I feel that we are not trying our best when it comes to deliveries. I don't know if it is the equipment that we use in some of our movies, or is the fact that we don't have the resources yet. Because trust me, the industry is facing exactly what the country is facing. The country is broke. The industry is broke. Now, to have a good camera cost is about 3 to 4 million, right? And somebody that has a good script might not have the finances to acquire that equipment or gadget. So we keep producing movies of low quality. I would specifically make that a stand. Every movie must be of standard. If you don't have the know-how or the resources to make that happen, you will have to keep trying till you get there, because the competition is so right up there right now. We are competing not just with ourselves. We have Ghana, we have Nigeria, and why not America? So if we want to produce good movies, let's produce good movies. And if we want to write scripts, let's write good scripts. The stories are so many, especially in our country, Cameroon, with about 256 ethnic groups. We have many stories. So, as a president, I have a very big, long 4 days meeting to make everyone understand what is at stake. We do this the right way. Let's stop doing things that people will not see for an hour or two. I don't know any Cameroon movie right now that I want to watch a second time. I love the movies the first time, but there's this thing that makes you want to watch a movie the second time. We don't yet have it. Maybe some movies do have them, but to me, I think if we could cook it more, which requires steadiness and resources, we will get there. And many other things that I would really love to do as a president. Pay the actors. Yes, pay them. Compensate them, if I want to use that word. Yeah, they are trying. They are really trying. And use them. Let's stop calling for auditions when we know fully well we already have our cast. Let's use them. I was a new actor the first day I was called on set. So there is always somebody that is going to be new. Let's use them. Let's stop using the same people on and off. We have in the CFI right now 1,823 members. So therefore 1,823 filmmakers or film lovers or actors. Let's use them. That's all I can say for now.
Okay, Mr. Future President. All right, this is Bangsi Nelson, and we are in the program Celebrity Update with Director Leo. We are almost running up with this session of the show. Please, if you are just new here, don't forget to drop us your comments, because we are going to read and reply every comment. Like this video, share this video, and also subscribe if you are new to this channel. Okay, viewers, you're welcome back to the show. If you're just coming in, this is Celebrity Update with Director Leo, and this show is presented to us by Bright Talent Production TV. In today's program, we have Bangsi Nelson, popularly known as Nelly Passy. He has been talking to us, telling us his journey in the film industry and his life as a teacher. We are almost ending this session, but before we go, Mr. Nelson,
Yeah.
I know producers are watching, directors are watching. They want to know, if they want to contact you now to be part of their project, how can they contact you?
Well, we are in the show business, and whether we like it or not, we will have to belong in the social media platforms. And I, for one, I belong to about 4. If you want to get to me on Facebook, Nelipasi Official. The moment you type that, I come out. On Instagram, Nelipasi Official. On Twitter, Nelipasi Official. TikTok, Nelipasi Official. And if that's difficult for you, you type Bangsi Nelson and all the Nelipasi officials will pop up on your page. My contact is there, and I am very, very available. 100% available.
All right, I hope the producers and directors, they have listened to you, and I trust me, they are going to get to you. Now, before we end everything today, I want you to tell those watching us right now, those your role models, those looking up to you as a role model. So, what advice do you have for them? Those who want to get into the film industry, what can you tell them?
The truth is, I, as an actor, I had to make a preamble, a scale of preference on my stuffs, and I had to put acting as the first one. And the reason is, that is what I love. That is my dream. If it is your dream, put it too at the top of your list. But trust me, it's not going to be easy. It's not a bed of roses. It is war. And when you get in, believe me, you have to fight your way up. There are a lot of actors, a lot of actresses. But trust me, stay true to yourself. I, for one, I told myself one time that I would try as much as possible not to mess up myself and my career with the jumbo jiggle love story mix-up fantasies that young people like I will always be tempted to. Once in a while it pops up on the radar, but I stay true to myself because my focus is to get to the camera and give it my best, because I am an actor. I interpret stories written as if they were true. And for me to stay focused, I have to be true to myself and my profession. So just do what you can do and try as much as possible to keep building yourself. There's no limit to it. We keep learning each day. We keep learning. And don't go around messing up yourself. Don't go around sleeping with directors. For the ladies, don't go around sleeping with some of the good-looking actors. If we ask you out, tell us to our faces. That's not what you came here for. You came for movie. You came to do a movie. You came to be an actress, an actor. And I trust you. Trust me too. We will respect you. You will respect us. Respect is reciprocal.
All right, thank you very much, Nelipasi, for that wonderful advice. Viewers, we have come to the end of today's episode of Celebrity Update with Director Leo. Thank you very much for honoring our invitation.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Okay, like I said, we have come to the end of today's program, Celebrity Update with Director Leo. This show was presented to us by Bright Talent Production TV, and we had Bangsi Nelson, aka Nelipasi, who has answered some of our worries, some questions that we have been disturbing ourselves about. And we believe that you enjoyed the show, and we believe that you have dropped your comments below. If you have any question, any clarification, any doubt, drop it below. We can still come back and reply you and do another talk show with Mr. Bangsi Nelson to reply your questions. Don't forget to like this video, don't forget to share, and please subscribe if you are just new to this channel.
Subscribe.
Until we meet again, stay well and God bless you.